Hello, hello.
How's it going?
It's good. Give me just a second here. I gotta turn this up a little bit. Okay, can you talk for a second so I can hear you?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I don't know why I had to turn that way up here. I'm gonna see how my volume is looking like. Oh, interesting. At any rate, okay. So I'm just about to bring us into the final hold in the opener.
All hail Caesar at war for the planet of the
Um,
I watched that video. My only concern is the guard space, like to do their work between the winds in that form.
yeah. See what I'm hoping to do is, well, not hoping it's gonna happen, but so this is just a transition. This one spot right here. So immediately after this, the guard is actually going to pull in front of the winds, and they should be equally spaced with like plenty of space. But I needed to get them out in transition so that they can actually make an equipment change if they need here. Um,
Yeah, because well, technically, yeah, they'll have their flags in front of them while they're dancing in front of the mirrors.
yeah. Um, I just figured I didn't think it was going to be great staging if we get to this big climactic hit coming up here. What's going to be page 12. Oh, do you still have the video link? Are you watching right now? The
Yeah, I'm watching right now.
Okay. Okay, cool. Um so what was I going to say? Like what I'm planning on doing here is just lassoing out these guards. So G1, G2, G3, G4, oops, G5, G6, G7, and oops, and G8 here. That's not what I wanted. How did I get all those guys? G1, G2. Okay. Oh, more elegant solution. Much more elegant solution.
Why don't? What if? What if you kept the guard at the mirrors, and then like when they move into this form, just have the winds move into maybe like I don't know, like a straight line, and then after like five measures of this letter C, move them into that spot in eight counts.
Letter C, letter C, letter C. I'm sorry, I'm just scrolling on my score here just so I can find what we're looking at. Okay, I'm sorry. So repeat that one more time.
Well, what I was thinking is it'd be nice if everybody was halted right at letter C, like where you have them now. You were saying that you were gonna plan on having them move still, so they're out of the way.
Well, at letter C, that's when the piano solo starts, right?
Oh, I'm talking. Sorry, letter B.
Letter B. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, that's what
Yes,
I was
okay,
thinking.
letter B. Yeah, I wanted the. So I was envisioning. So we have this. Da, da, ba, ba, da, da, da. And then I mean, it's going to be some very simple movement to page 11. Da, 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 da. And then move. Ba, ba, ba. And then I have him holding. Oops.
So this is the hold right here.
I have him holding at what will be measure 36. So just the two bars, just that last um, sustained whole note figure, the fortissimo. And like I don't want him doing. I wasn't planning on having him do anything crazy here. Like really, it's this curve is just gonna reshape into like one nice long arc. And then I'm gonna have the guard doing some work like around the front sideline area. But I don't see them all as being like in a line doing work. I see them kind of like in windows. Um,
Yeah.
so from
Sorry to be picky. Can this form that you have them in right now
uh-huh.
be the final chord before letter C? So they kind of like halt into this position.
I mean I can definitely make that happen. I would have
So
to I would take the guard out of this shape if that's how you want them to.
what I was thinking is just leaving the guard at the mirrors at letter B and having the winds be in a form halted that can set up this. I like this form that you have here
Okay.
as their final form. So kind of keeping the guard back at the mirrors during letter B, have the winds halted in front. Um, so basically, like how you have it, except for the guard still stays back there. The winds are in front in some type of form, and then they take 8 counts to get to this, yeah, that form that you have right now. Is that feasible?
Yeah, so I'm making those. You probably won't see me making them for another few seconds here, but I'm making those adjustments in the drill right now. So you'll stay here. You'll stay here. We need to grab you three and hit page 10 here, and that'll put you doink through doink, and then we'll take the winds. Little lasso here.
So they got the winds moving into a form. Can this be like this form? Right. Yeah. So they're in these straight rows right here.
Yep.
Can they be in something maybe a little bit different after these straight rows that will set them up for that curve that you had before?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Do you want something linear or do you want something curvilinear?
Or what do you think? I
I
kind of like I kind of like to have them halted in something completely different and do play and then move 8 counts into that curve this curve that you have them in
right.
for the final hold.
I'm personally seeing curvilinear, and for a couple of reasons. Number one is they've just been doing like when we introduce them to the audience, they're in lines, and then they do pinwheels, which are all very linear shapes, and then they go into like box shapes that are all very linear, and then once they enter, um, it's the first time they enter as the ensemble. So I like the contrast. One of having okay, now we're in this curvilinear form, and
Yeah,
two, it kind of connotes that it sets them up for a good listening environment where they're in one long, they're in that more,
yeah.
they're
So
standing next to each other,
right,
and able to
yeah,
hear the people on. So they have their listening trios with them, and for the audience standpoint, it makes them sound bigger when they're all fleshed out in that one row, and then that way. So I kind of want to do like a shape to a reshape in
right.
curvilinear terms.
What I see in my head is like, for example, like the Carolina Crown.
Yep,
It's like
that was
it's
kind of
like
my
set up in a form that's not the crown, and then just like within 8 counts they move, and it's just like this other cool form, you know?
yeah.
But so
But
like this form that they're in now, can they be in just a different form to set them up for this curve, and
yep,
then the guard can come? I would love to have the guard come forward and mesh with them on this final hit, because instead of doing, well, I think they could maybe just do like a toss on that hit, and it wouldn't really be a big deal if the winds are 2 steps away from them. Maybe I don't know.
um,
Or
having been in situations like that, I wouldn't recommend that, especially if you have any kind of wind,
yeah.
because I've been
Okay.
conked on
So
the in the head enough times.
so and can the guard make their own curvilinear shape that mimics the bands? Like
Yeah. Do you?
maybe the winds are just like 4 steps forward, and it'd actually be kind of cool if on the bottom left there, where you have the dip down, they could actually be off front field 4 steps. So if everybody moved forward 4 steps, the guard could just replicate that form um, behind them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sorry. Yes, it does, and I'm working it right now.
Yeah. Do you? Yeah, I guess the form that sets this one up might have to be a little bit different, but
So I'm gonna keep.
I guess I prefer when they do the big hit. You got them in these trios, you know.
Yep.
I guess I would prefer not to have that space between them, you know. Well, that's.
So I'm gonna tinker with some stuff here. We're
Kind
gonna
of
go
cool how
here.
they're like right around the piano player too. Here, I like that.
Okay, cool.
So then, yeah, in this form here that you have them here, I wonder if the guard could just be in the same shape, just behind them, 4 steps or so.
So this doesn't offer us a ton of movement. I might have to just deepen this guard curve. Wait just a couple seconds. You should see something of a mirror, and actually, it's not a perfect mirror. The way I'm looking at it right now, so I'm gonna reshape this again. I just want to be able to give them. Wonder if I can reshape this and pull this down a little bit, deepen the curve. Okay, what do you think of this shape? So we'd have this, and then we'd have to, and here's my, here's just my concern building from, so are you still there? Yeah. Google Hangouts. We're in an unknown call. I am in this video call. Tyler has left the call. Oh my god, that's loud. Text message. Alright, well, I'm gonna wait for someone to call. Huh? All right. There we go.
Nah, sorry, I don't know what happened.
No worries. Did you get Miranda's message? Apparently she's
Yeah.
That might be her right there.
Okay. Here, still trying to figure out how to add people. I can add her in.
Okay. Okay, so page 10. So that means page 11.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Going well.
Good.
Your baby's sleeping now?
Yeah, she is. She finally fell asleep. She was fighting it hardcore.
Yeah.
She's like chewing her feet to stay awake. It was good.
I'm thinking about doing a reshape here.
Are you on that Twitch again?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Should be the same address or the same web address as the last time.
Okay. So I just sat down. So Tyler, did we make a decision for Josie?
Well, I guess I was gonna talk to you and see what your opinion is here, but
I'm gonna be completely honest. As much as I would love to have her, I don't want the pain, like the whole for her to go through up until August 14th and then have to fix the drill after we learn everything.
yeah, no, I don't get what her deal is. Like,
I
it sounds like your mom's involved too.
Yeah, I don't know. She said that she hasn't had a good experience at Lennox.
Well, why? Whose fault? Is it because of other people or is it her own fault? And we know the answer to that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like just moving to a different district isn't gonna solve all your problems.
Nope.
So, I, the other thing is, it'd be nice if you could like just go talk to the school and say what kind of situation she's in. I mean,
Yeah.
what would be the reason that they wouldn't allow her open enrollment?
I have no idea. I don't know how it all works.
I don't know either, but it seems to me like it doesn't. It wouldn't be that big of a deal to have her open enroll.
Yeah, no.
So Casey,
Yes.
what we're discussing here is one of our guard members turned in work or paperwork to open enroll in the T school district. So, and she doesn't find out till August 14th.
That's at the soonest.
Yeah. So what we're thinking is just after this point, probably just take her out of the drill or take one of the guard members out of the drill or whatever. But if that's cool,
I mean, yeah, we could definitely do that.
we could
But
just take one of those. I mean, just leave it for now, but going forward, we can just
right.
re
But so are we operating under the assumption that she's not going to
Well,
be marching?
we have to because I'm not going to write drill for her on a non-committed basis.
Okay, sure. That makes
So
sense.
I think we just go with 7 guard members. Well, technically 6 plus the one that is kind of halfway involved.
Right.
So
So do we want then to have after, so let's say like after the opener, are we going to move forward with 6 drill spots?
yeah,
Okay.
let's do that. And then for like maybe bigger impacts, if we can fit her in, the other guard girl can join at moments or stuff. I don't know.
I like that idea.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah,
we
we
should
can we can make that happen.
think of, maybe we should think of the extra guard girl as well. Do we want her to be like written in the drill more than she's not, or opposite of that? What do you think, Marinka?
I would always prefer more than not.
Okay.
I think she's going to give you everything she has when she is there at practice. And I think she will catch on just fine. She will adjust just fine.
Okay.
She picks up quickly.
So I'm thinking like a 70-30 split. Does that sound right?
Sounds good.
I guess it all depends on like the drill too. Like when she can get in and get out. So when in doubt, Casey, just write her in.
Okay, we can do that.
That's
So
what I would.
so predominantly 7 then, right?
Yes.
What kind of scenarios do you envision her not being in? Oops, bring it back. Like what are my, you know what I'm trying to say? Like my writing parameters here.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's Miranda's call.
Um, honestly, we can make her work anywhere. I mean, we're very flexible. There's nothing really at this point. So I just wrote some stuff yesterday. That's what I was texting you about,
Right.
where I want the girls to do mirror work. And right now, that's the only part that it would be difficult with an odd number of people. And that is, I think, like L to, not L to M, like K to M.
I guess it'd be nice to think that we have instances where we have 7 members, and as far as visual formations go, like 3, 2, 1, or things like that, or where it makes more sense to have 6 in there visually
Yeah.
makes sense. It also so basically just an extra guard girl where certain instances maybe.
We'll make whatever you guys think is going to look best visually, we'll make it work.
Yeah. Hey Casey,
Hey, yes.
hey, is it possible to on the 3D view to have them backfield marching here and then like do like a 4 count turn into the big hit?
Yeah, we can do that.
It's not that big a deal, but I thought it was just kind of cool to see.
For sure, for sure. Give me a second here. I gotta.
You don't have to do it.
Sometimes mapping these pathways is kind of cumbersome on Pyware. Cause I forgot to add in our mellophone soloist into the shape, so I'm readjusting the shape to get that mellophone player in there. Right, because we're out of the solo now, right? So we can move that mellophone player into the shape.
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. If she wants to just stay right there, the big hit, it wouldn't be that big a deal.
Okay, and then I want to move this back down one. There we go. That should make a smoother shape. There we go. I like that. Bridge these changes to set 11. And then that would. Oh, I love it when that happens. Okay, so. And to 11, we need to remap this. And make you. Nope, that's clearly very cumbersome.
Are you able to see my video on Google Hangout?
See you?
Yeah, are you able to see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. I don't have you pulled up right now, but when
Oh, no, it's not. I was just wondering.
Okay, so what I'm trying to accomplish here is I'm trying to add some intrigue. No, go back. Now I need to remap these. So you are gonna be you. But what I'm trying to do is create or set us up so now this shape, and this is kind of what you were talking about, Tyler, with the crown, where it's like you don't see it and then all of a sudden you do. I want to write a reshape here, and this one might be a little cumbersome, so let's move you back a couple steps. Yeah, so it's gonna be a little bit big of a step size. About a 5.5 to 5 is gonna be your widest or your longest, which shouldn't be too bad. And if you see, and I'm not done fixing the guard here. I'm gonna change the guard a little bit too, but I want you to pay the corners of this shape. The members are gonna get really, really close together. And that's because they're taking a straight line path to this dot. What you're going to want to do is make this a reshape. So they're basically going to want to follow the pathway of the shape rather than going straight line to this dot. And I'll make a note in the actual show notes, or on the page notes about it too. Otherwise, they're going to start running into each other. But if they actually just follow the shape to this dot, it'll be fine. They're going to be slightly bigger steps because they're taking a rounded pathway. But then from here to the hold, I'm gonna actually have these curvilinears that are starting to turn into this like infinity sign. They're just gonna those are going to collapse on top of the people, and then it's gonna turn into the people who they're on top of, and then it's gonna turn into an arc to end this moment. I don't know if that makes sense, but.
What shape do you have them in at letter B then?
At letter B.
Yeah, right when they hit.
That's going to be right here. So they're in this shape to start letter B. And I'm going to maximize the view on this sky cam here, or the 3D view. And you'll see this is the shape at letter B. And then this is going to be the shape at the next set, and then the final set.
So this is letter B right here.
Letter B is going to be that one long curvilinear form. So what you're going to see, this red marker at count 112 or set 10. This is letter B. I'm just kind of holding so that you can see it.
All right, so this one's letter B. And then you're gonna move them to the infinity one.
Yep. Then the infinity is going to be the next set after B, and then bear with me here because this can all be massaged to make it look better too, but their final shape, what I want them to be in, is going to be 30. 1 in front of the 50. And let's see, are these mapped the way I want them to be? Probably not. Nope, not the way I want. So we're gonna go you, then you, 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 you. Okay, this is a draft of what I'm. So this is what I'm thinking for the winds here. Is the way that I'm mapping these pathways is that they fill into each other. and then I want the guard. I'll probably just move the guard in front of the winds. Miranda, is that going to be a problem, choreography wise? If I move the guard, like I need to get the I need a way to fill in this space and between the winds and the piano. But it's going to require a pass through somehow. Otherwise, I'm just boxing out the guard from the shape. So they might have to do a quick pass through to get in front.
Well, we'll be able to make it work.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think of what they're doing exactly at that moment, but we'll figure it out.
Okay. I just want to make sure because I know it's really hard to keep the guard moving fluidly and with free range of motion to do their work, but to not like isolate them without having to do a pass through and not having to go like a long way around a form. And there's just sometimes there's just things where you got to make a transition work a little bit. So we have are we gonna? Did you want me to write 8 in here then? 8 for this shape, and then right after, and then because this is gonna be the last shape of the opener, right? Are you cool with like a 4 and 4 segmented window type of thing? I'm just gonna move them in front here. This is gonna change. So we're gonna grab 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, shoot! If I have one more guard, no, never mind. 2 more guard members. Because we have 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nah, shoot. But if we do something, maybe just blah versus crap.
Can we keep the guard behind them?
I mean we can. It's just that
Can we so the shape where they're down off the front of the field,
I'm so
the shape that they're in where the my baby is being crabby. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
The shape that they're in the curve where the winds are off the front of the sideline. This one.
Okay.
Sorry.
So this is letter B.
Yeah.
Set 10.
Can this form be the final form of the opener? I'd like to do that.
Okay.
So all I'm wondering is if they right before this form be in a slightly different form, and then just do like an 8 move into this shape instead.
Yeah, we can make that happen.
So from this form, go into something slightly different than this right here, and then just move into this form.
How about we just kind of invert? How about we just kind of invert what we're doing? So we'll go. We'll make this letter B. The last shape is going to be letter B, and then we'll go into the infinity, and then move the infinity into the shape that you want for the final form.
Yeah, and I was wondering if we could just have at letter B do a kind of a longer halt, and it'd be like, what is it, 5 measures? And then move for 8 counts in the. Is there a forte piano in your score?
At letter.
Like 5 measures
yes.
after letter B?
Yep. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So the 6th bar of B, I have a forte piano.
So can they start moving on that 8 counts and then lock into that curved form? So just do one move into this form right here.
So you want letter B to be a hold then?
Yeah, I want B to be a hold for 5 measures, and then move 8 counts into this form right here.
And that's going to be the last shape.
Yeah, so just
okay.
There needs be a form right before this for them to hold for 5 measures. And I know
Okay.
you said you prefer it to be curvilinear, which is fine, or something different. So I think that just make it a little easier too with the guard.
Okay, so we'll make this. We'll do this. Whoop. Okay, good. And we have all the positions we need, so this shouldn't be. This shouldn't create too much of a mess here. What did I just do?
What if they were like in this form, but in like what if it was linear, so like mountains or something? I don't know, because they're in their straight, they're in their those straight lines right before this.
Right.
Wonder if they could just move into something to set them up for this set here, for that.
And then we'll take the guard. Bear with me just for a moment here.
Hey Miranda,
Yeah.
hey, does your kid just love getting into everything that she's not supposed to?
Oh, absolutely.
My my kid absolutely loves my MacBook charger cord.
Oh. Mine loves anything that you're eating. Currently loves every like cabinet in the kitchen. Chewing on the tub. It's great. The remotes. She loves remotes too. And my phone. Has Ari got any teeth yet?
No, no teeth yet. Gotta be soon though.
Mm-hmm.
We just
She'll
bought a
get.
bunch of cloth diapers. My wife
Oh.
wants the cloth diapers now,
Oh.
so that'll be an interesting. It's his first day wearing them, so
How's it going so far?
pretty good.
Good.
He is fine. Scraping the poop out is not my favorite.
That's why we did not go down that path because I thought about it. My cousins are all for it, but they get them like professionally cleaned. And maybe if I had, the money to get them professionally cleaned, that would be an option.
What do you mean professionally?
Like they like send them to be like cleaned.
Really?
Yeah,
Hmm. That seems like
they
a lot.
make yeah they make far more money than I do. They're clearly not on a teacher's salary. Cecilia has four teeth and two more coming in.
Nice.
Yeah, it's great until she bites you. I mean, not on purpose, just wants to chew on everything, including your leg. But did
Hey
the
Casey.
oh sorry.
Hey Casey.
Yes.
Hey, you're going to an interview?
Yes. Um. Actually, I probably have to leave here. Probably about 10-15 minutes. Um. I'm interviewing at the new Remedy Brewing Company downtown. Um. Because that's a job that I've kind of always wanted. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But um. Okay, so if we keep them here in this arc, that's a nice. And then obviously I have to fix the guard here too because they won't need to be moving. But then so that'll get us to.
Oh yeah. So I think maybe we're not on the same page here. Um, the form where they're off the front of the field.
Yes. No longer exists, but can exist again.
I want them to end in.
Right. That's where we're going with this. I just haven't written it yet. I haven't written that last set. So right now we have them holding, and then this set 12. This will be that shape where they're off the field.
Okay, and they can get there in 8 counts, like just an easy.
It might not end up being off the field.
So this is the form that you have them. This big curve here. Like, how is the guard gonna be up behind them here?
Well, I'll show you here. Because right now the guard is still staged as though we were doing the old drill. So it's just a matter of me fixing it. Okay, so if we're here, we can make something like.
Are you able to go back to the form where they're in those straight lines up and down?
Yeah.
Can you go back to that set? Let me look at that. So, yeah. Where do they go? Where are they at? Like halfway to the next set, to like that curve.
So this is the transition from that set right now.
Do you still have them going to that or not?
I have them going from the straight lines into one arc, and they just collapse. The lines just collapse into the arc.
Yeah, the only thing with that then is the guard is gonna be crunched behind them there.
Yeah, we can move them. We can move them front field if you want. Like just a nice little pushy push here. So it would look more. Hold on. That might be a problem for A1.
Let's see.
Could you separate
Could
the
they
guard?
just could they just be in like a? And I know we're going for this curve of linear form, but could they just be um, in like a zigzag thing before they go to the final set? Would that help set it up better for step size and stuff?
Oops.
So from the straight lines, can they just kind of something like that?
Yeah, this is just a really rough something, but
Yeah.
like something like this though, where they're in kind of like a. Let's write that a little cleaner.
Yeah, and then the guard would still be in the same spot that they were for the opening set. The guard's not going to move at all at the whole beginning until that 8 count move.
So something like. Is that kind of what you're looking for? This. Well, let me pull up the.
I mean, yeah, that could work.
And then they can go from here to.
Whatever would make it easier for them to get into that final nice flowy curve. Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Oh,
So like yeah, like that zigzag there, and then 8 counts into that curve, and then the guard can move as well on those 8 counts.
And you want the guard to move during those eight
Well,
counts.
let's have the guard. Can you move the guard back to the opening set here during that move with the winds?
Let's see
Right
here.
now they're in there. They're in that curve. So
Right. Yeah, we can take them out of that. That's not a problem.
Take them out of that move there into the what I call the zigzag, I guess.
I'm gonna clean up the zigzag too. Like right now, it's really
Oh yeah, I got you.
really disorganized, but paste with same matching order. Bridge these changes. No, it's supposed to be the same matching order. What are you doing? We're just gonna do it this way. Keep that the same, accept that shape, bridge the change, take these guys, make you go, do, right where you were before, make sure that you're not swapping order, and then take,
Your sister's getting married tomorrow.
yeah, she is.
Are you part of the wedding?
I am. What is happening right now? Why is my... Oh, okay. Or that can happen, whatever. I think Pieware is freezing on me. That's not what I wanted. Okay, why are you being... Okay. Whatever that was. Right, and then you three just need to...
I like the look of this more.
Okay, cool.
After you clean it up a little bit, I'm gonna like that.
Right.
The only thing is, if we could just get a little bit more space front to back between the guard there.
Yeah.
And 2 steps would. I mean, don't really want them to go past the 30s. The last mirrors on, yeah.
So 24.
And if it's too cumbersome, I guess we could always move the mirrors. I think, let's do 12 steps. We're going to cover up the front, the back on some. how's the guard work coming, Miranda?
As far as like choreography or them,
How are the girls doing on it?
they're doing okay.
Yeah.
And now they just have to like do what have we learned? We've learned everything up to M so far.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, the winds are doing all right. They're definitely, I'd say overall, it's just not as strong as last year, but there's just a lot of freshmen, but
yeah,
they'll 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 get it.
yeah. I'm really just worried about one girl. Um, as far as just catching on,
Who's that?
Savannah,
Who? Oh,
Savannah
Savannah.
Flatco.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Um,
shit.
but um, but I taught Micaiah her solo. She's a solo from like H to I think. And I think once she gets all dance, it's gonna look really cool. So how is the drum line and percussion, I should say.
The drum, like the battery drums, are doing fine. The front ensemble is really painstakingly slow right now,
Mm.
but four of them. I mean, basically the whole front ensemble is eighth graders.
Oh
So,
wow.
but yeah, they're good eighth graders though. So, I mean the one marimba and two vibes are eighth graders, and then Matt Cruzy is playing the other marimba. He's a freshman. So we have three eighth graders and one freshman on the mallets,
Whew.
and then um, a freshman playing the synthesizer. So it's a young front ensemble, but
Yeah.
they'll get it. And the music is pretty challenging, but um, you know they don't have to move around on the field, so.
Yeah. Good. Did you come up with any other ideas of what you want for it's Emily, right? Pianist?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't thought about her situation as much. Hey, Casey.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, I was also thinking we'll want to be careful. Um, since the piano player needs speakers, we'll probably have speakers down front on this front sideline.
Okay.
So we'll maybe just want to. I'm thinking like probably on the 45s. So we might just want to be careful about having anybody need to go like right through the corner of the 45 and front sideline.
So like right on the front sideline on the 45.
Yeah, that would probably be the best spot for the two front speakers, I
Okay.
guess.
Why does that seem really not right? Foot pathways? Nope, that's stupid. Who am I roping all into this form? This guy. This guy. I'm missing something here. What am I missing? Those three. This shouldn't. Oh, okay. I think. Okay. Doink, doink. What? Okay. Oh, hold on. Phew, how did I make that happen? Hmm.
What if you did like a smaller peak, like above the piano, or maybe like so it's not like completely symmetrical?
Are you thinking something like something that gives a little space there for the piano, or are you? What do you mean exactly? Like Tyler? Did we lose him?
Yeah, it looks like you lost him.
Oh, okay. Um, it's a little awkward. I have to I actually have to get going. I have an interview here in just under an hour.
That's fine, no problem.
Um, so I hate to leave it on like a half incomplete page here. I don't I don't really know exactly um where what his vision is for this page, the
Okay.
kind of the jagged peaks thing. Um,
Yeah.
but we'll just have to, I don't know, maybe discuss that at a later time. But I'm gonna save this up just so I don't forget it. And then I guess I'll talk to you later. I'll probably be working again tonight. I don't know if Tyler will be available or if he'll be available, but just so you're aware.
Okay.
So yeah,
Sounds good. Just let me know if you decide to work on it tonight. If you wanted to do another conference call.
right. Well, and the thing is, I know because we didn't even get to the thing that Tyler wanted to talk about. I was just gonna knock out these last couple sets here, but Tyler had a very different vision for it than what I had. So, um, Yeah, we need to talk prop placement for the next movement because I know these props are gonna move. The other reason why I wanted to end in that semicircle was because it gets the performers closer to the props so that they can move them. So I don't know. We'll just have to see how that works here. But anyway, I will talk to you later, and I'll let you know if we're looking at another conference call. So.
Sounds good.
All right, sounds good. Talk to you later,
Thank
Miranda.
you. Bye.
Bye.
All right, sorry, I was having trouble with my Google.
That's no problem. I was actually just telling Miranda I actually I gotta get going here to that interview. But I might be on again later this evening. I have that rehearsal dinner tonight. Well, the rehearsal's at 5:30, so it probably won't be until probably 8 or 8:30ish until I'd be able to get back on.
Yeah.
But I'll let you know because I need to hammer this stuff out here. So
Yeah, I'd like to get through a good chunk of this here
yep.
in the next. Well, I suppose you're busy tomorrow, but
Yep. Sunday I plan on writing a good chunk. I work in the morning and then in the evening I'll be able to knock some out. So
yeah. All right. Yeah, if you get back on later tonight, that'd be cool. I'd like to get this
yeah,
beginning all
same one. And I'd like to just know what prop placement is for the second movement.
Yeah.
So we'll have.
It'd be nice if we could get to that point here, by the end of tonight, so then we can chunk out some stuff on Sunday.
Right. Right.
So,
Cool.
all right, let me know tonight.
We'll do.
I'll be around.
Sounds good.
All right, catch you.
Catch you later. Bye.
I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers scum. They're one giant death factories keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot belly goblins are hobbling round coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go